Hey guys, Charlie here. Welcome to AUTONAUTS. This is a game that's been requested to me several different times in the Twitch chat, a couple of times on Discord, and I figured, if there's enough people that think I might like this, let's go ahead and just give it a try. So this is all about automation. It's kind of a factory kind of game, but it's a little different. And a special shout out and very big thank you to Curve Digital for sending me a key and let me share the game with you guys today. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit new game. And there's our little, I guess that's our character, our main character. We can do colonize, which is our sort of what we're going to be doing. It's meet formal targets, if you will. We have free mode, all structures are unlocked, or you can go creative and have complete freedom. I am going to do the structured way because I'm learning the game. So I feel like it's a good idea to go through the structured things. I have gone through the basics of the tutorial, so I will be sort of going through those and sharing that with you, but I'm also going to be kind of skipping through it a little bit to kind of do things my own pace. So let's scan for a good area. This has got a lot of fresh water, a lot of trees, some swampland. It looks like there's, I don't know the significance of each of these resources, but I bet you I want a lot of them. So this is pretty cool. Is this a big fresh? Ooh, this is big freshwater. Seawater deep, freshwater deep. Huh. Big area of soil. Okay. I don't know about where the stones and stuff are, because I know we're going to need stone. This looks cool. I like this. Right on the coastline of this little freshwater area, or the seawater area. I like it. Let's do it. Oh, what are we calling this one? Oh, I didn't even name the place. Can I name it? Can I change the name once I've landed? Just planet called Charland. Yes. Charland. That's what my, when I was going through the tutorial, that's what I named it. So I guess it just kept it. Nice. Welcome. I am Auto Zero, here to prepare you for your life as an Autonaut. Okay. Collect resources, craft, let's colonize, all that stuff. So again, I'm going to be kind of shifting through the tutorial pretty quickly, just to kind of like, move it along a bit. But there's going to be certain things where later on, the tutorial is going to be very helpful because it's going to get to a part of the game I haven't seen yet. So there you go. All right. So we are walking around here. And to explore the rest of the map, you kind of walk into the shaded area, and it kind of reveals sort of a square of that land. So I'm getting a lay of the land. I want to see what kind of resources are around here. Mostly I'm looking for a big boulder of stone, which I have not found yet. And I would like to find one big boulder of stone if I can, please. We've got stone kind of along the beach area, but having one big boulder would be really nice. Maybe, hopefully it's like right here. This looks like a pretty cool place to set up camp too. Got a little bit of clay here, which I've never used yet, so I have no idea what clay is used for, but like everything else in the game, I bet it's crafting. Okay, lots of hard rock mass, but I'm not sure we can actually use that until we get harder tools. So I think you have to use the boulders first. So that's gonna be a bit of a bummer if there's no boulder really close by. Maybe it's in the water? Nothing. It's gotta be here. Come on. All right, we just got stones laying around. I almost feel like restarting. I'm not though. We're just gonna do this, and that's gonna be the way it is. Okay, so we want to pick up stone because this is gonna serve as sort of our first crude tool. I'm actually gonna just go along and like while we're out here, just pick up these stones. You can hold up to 4 stones at a time. I guess that's kind of like 2 per hand. Yeah, lots of hard rock mass, but not a lot of actual like boulders that we could like chisel into. And I really would have liked to seen that. Let's walk around this just a little bit more, just to see. Okay, there's a, no, it's still hard rock mass. Dang. What's a guy got to do to get a boulder around here, huh? Maybe it's over here. Maybe it's over here on the other side of this hard rock mass. Oh, wow. When we get better tools, that's going to be super cool. But, alas, I'm going to come back over here. There are still no boulders, unfortunately. All right, so what it wants me to do is it wants me to go through all these different steps. And I wish I could just skip this stuff. This is the basics tutorial, though. I don't know what the consequences are of just skipping it. So we're gonna want to hold an object in our inventory. You do that with Q. You can only hold one of each item at a time. So if you want to pick something else up, like say I have stone with me, but I want to pick up a stick, I have to swap it to my backpack. So that's basically all that's showing me. All right, we want to use the stone to chop down a tree. So we're just going to left click a tree with the stone in our hand. And this is going to chop down the tree and give us a bunch of logs, which is actually a bunch of logs right here anyway. So object dropped. Right clicking on the ground drops the object. Good. That's the basics. Thank you. Move on. Structural blueprints. This is going to show us that we can get a crude workshop area. So lay of the land, got a good feel for it where I want things. I think I'm going to set it up over here on the beach. So we're going to take and make a couple of these, I think. Crude workbench. Let's put one right here. We can put another one there. We can also stagger them a bit. That might be cool. Maybe I'm just going to lay the blueprint in at least. We could do this. Oh, hey, there's an idea. Why don't we go like this? There we go. I like it. 4 of them right here. We'll eventually use that many, but for now, we're just going to have the 1. So we're going to need to deliver a stick, 2 sticks, and 2 logs. So I kind of made this a little bit harder for myself since I'm setting them over here, but there's a reason. You'll see what it is later. So let's bring this, deliver the log to the blueprint. Come over here. Deliver the log to the blueprint. And then there's a couple of sticks just laying around over here, so we'll do that. Right here, right here. And this is going to give us our crude workbench. We can use this to make tools, which are very important. Like, for example, making an axe. So we're going to come over here, make an axe. You need a stick for this and stone. You need stone for like every tool. And that's why I'm like concerned that we don't have a good solid source of stone in the early game right now. Because, I mean, if we can get to metal, great, but I assume. I actually don't know if metal is what you need to do the hard rock mass. I just assume it is. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Okay, so we got ourselves an axe. Now it wants me to make planks. So we're gonna chop the log into planks. And then we can also chop a plank into poles. And those are the basics for construction. Logs, planks, and poles. That's it. So, blueprints. Now we need a place to build bots. I am going to build a bot. See, we're going to do this. Storage is going to be maybe here, here, here. So the bot building can take place like right here, probably. Let's do it like this. Right on the sand. Yeah. We'll do it there. No. Okay, so to build a bot... Oh, sorry. To build the assembly unit, we need 3 planks and 2 logs. So that's going to require me to chop another log into planks. That gives me... Whoops. Whoa, 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 whoa. Put this in my hand. We need 3 planks. So there's the 3. Let's come back over here and drop them off. And then we need 2 logs. We'll come over here. I am building this just a little bit far away for now. I know that the resources might be better to be closer, but eventually you'll see what I'm doing. I don't think it'll matter too much that we're this far away. Pick up the log, please, and drop it off on the plans. All right. So the name of the game is AUTONAUTS, and part of that is automation. And to do that, we're going to need to build bots. So we build bots with, it's kind of weird, all wooden things, I guess. So we're going to start with needing 1 log, 3 planks, 1 pole, and 1 tree seed. So let's just grab this pole for a second because we can. Come on over here, drop that off. And we have to drop it off from this spot. So it's a little bit inconvenient, but it's okay. Because we're not going to be doing, like, we're going to be making a lot of bots, don't get me wrong. But it's not, like, never mind. It's fine. You don't need to, like, have everything I do explained, do you? Maybe you do. Maybe you're like, dude, why do you do it like that specifically? I know. The way you guys talk to me on Prison Architect, I feel like the minor details as to the orientation of this unit, it may actually be very important to you. So. There we go. Let's come over here and... now, it's not really explained very well in the game unless you look at the more advanced tools. but there's actually some advanced controls. For example, if you hold shift and then the middle mouse button lets you move the camera, right? But if you hold shift and you use the middle mouse button, then you get to rotate the camera. And if you also hold shift, and you can use right click now to do this too. So basically, I'm just gonna hold shift whenever I wanna move the camera a certain way. What I wish I could do, and maybe this is possible and I just don't know, I wish I could also angle the camera so I could look more straight down or look more like laterally at my characters and stuff, but that doesn't seem to be a thing I can do. All right, so we need 3 more planks to make our first bot, which means I need to chop a whole bunch of this wood. So let's do as much of that as we can. We get 2 planks per log, and you can carry up to 4 planks at a time. So we'll just stack those and bring them over to us. And we'll just drop them off over here right now, but I got 2 more right here. So I made 4 so that I'd have an extra one, and then now I have 3 planks right here, and I can make an extra bot. So let's just kind of do that right now. The tutorial is going to want me to do these bots first, but I'm going to just get the planks stacked in and ready to go. All right, so we need to wind the bot up for its first power up. These are like wind-a-bot toys, right? Windable toys. All right, you're ready to start automating. So the first thing this is going to want me to do is it's going to want me to make an axe, which I already have the axe made, but it's going to want me to make one again. So we're going to do it again. That requires a stone. Crap. All the way over here. This is not going to be as convenient as I wanted it to be. I'm just going to pick up a bunch of stones and just like haul them. Speed this process up. We'll drop these right here. Give me a second. I'm going to haul all the basic resources over to this, and then we'll be right back. How's that sound? Okay, I've got all the basic resources I need for tool building brought over here. It took a little bit of time, but I grabbed all the stones that were kind of around the border here. I did miss a couple of sticks. I also kind of, you know, while I was over here, sort of walked into new territory, but still no boulders. I'm just gonna really quick check this one tile. I really, really want one. Nothing. But when we do get metal, I feel like if that's what's required to mine this, then we're going to be set for a while. Okay, so I've got a whole bunch of stone over here for tool making and a whole bunch of sticks over here for tool making ready to go. So let's make another crude axe. We need a stick, we need a stone. There we go. All done. Grab this, and now we need to give it to the bot. So let's go ahead and do that. He has a stone now, or he has the axe now. Now, we need to program him. And if you're familiar with programming, then you're really gonna appreciate this, especially if you're a coder. Now, we're not gonna get in depth into actually coding the bot, but it's a very, let's put it crude, display of the logic of coding and sort of how coding works and how bots work and stuff, the whole order of statements and stuff. So we need to blow our whistle. That gets the bot's attention to access the brain, which is currently empty. So this is where our programming goes. And to demonstrate what to do for the bot, all we're going to want to do is we're going to want to say record. Now the bot is listening and watching us, and we're going to go show it that we want it to cut down a tree. So I want you to take your axe, cut down trees, and then I'm going to say repeat. Okay? Now, you can see how that's laid out. Find nearest tree, then move to the tree, use the held item in your hand on the tree, and then we're gonna repeat that process forever. Now, there's one extra thing we can do before we hit play, and it's gonna want me to do this on the next tutorial anyway, but I'm gonna do it this time too. And that is, we want to hit this, find nearest tree in search area. Now we can demonstrate the search area. Let's do maximum area. I wish this was bigger, and we can move this kind of wherever we want. So in this case, I'm gonna move it to be over here. So right here, I think. So it's gonna look for all the trees in this search area, and it's gonna repeat that forever. Ready, set, go. And all it's gonna do now is the bot's gonna go over there, find the nearest tree, cut it down, and then repeat the process over and over again. Cool. Let's make a new bot. To do that, we need the same thing, 3 planks, pole, log, tree seed. We have the log. Let's go ahead and grab, no. Take it out of my hands. Grab the log. Bring it over here. I've already delivered the planks from before, remember? Let's grab the pole. And the last thing is a tree seed. We'll grab this one here. Now this bot is going to start the sort of beginning process of reforestation, because once this thing runs out of trees to cut down, it ain't going to do anything. Unless I change its search area, which I might do just to get this thing started, to keep it rolling. But let's charge up the bot. This time, we need to make a crude spade. So once more time, let's go ahead and grab the stick. Oh, hang on. We want to go ahead and select spade first. Then grab the stick. Then grab the stone. Same formula, just a different recipe or just a different outcome. And we're gonna grab the spade. Good. Now this time, we're gonna train the bot how to dig in the soil. So to do that, we're just going to select this bot, and we're going to say, hey, listen to me. And we're gonna go click this, and we're gonna start digging. So find the nearest soil, move to soil, use held item, right? And that's it. That's all you're gonna do. Now it wants me to go ahead and select the maximum area for that, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna move it over like this. And I'm gonna say, go ahead and repeat that indefinitely and begin. Now it does not have the tool in its hand because I didn't give it a tool. So when it gets to its destination, it's gonna be like, hey, I need a tool, dude. So with the tool in my hand, I right click it and that just gives the tool to the bot. And then the bot goes ahead and starts digging holes. Very, very nice. Okay, last thing, we need another bot, and we're actually gonna need several more bots, but for now, we're just gonna be doing one at a time. So this is cutting down trees. This is digging holes. And then the next bot is gonna take the tree seeds that are being, that are falling from the trees that are being cut down, and it's going to plant the seed in the hole. Pretty simple, pretty straight stuff. So let's go ahead and just deliver these resources over here. And I need one more pole and one more plank. So in order to get that stuff, I actually have to start cutting this stuff down. So let's bring a couple of logs. I think this is gonna run out of trees in a second. But let's bring a couple of logs over here just so I don't have to... I don't know if this actually saves time. You know what? Let's just cut this down right now. I don't think it actually saves a whole lot of time. And then we need to cut one of these to make the poles. There we go. Deliver the planks. 1, 2, 3, and the pole. And we have another bot. This bot is gonna search for the seeds and plant them. All right, let's go ahead and recharge this. Gotcha. Okay, now we want to say, hey, pay attention to me. Record. I want you to go and find a seed and plant it in a hole. Very straightforward. Repeat that indefinitely. Go. And now we want to, I need to modify that really quick, so give me a second. Come on. Get out of my way. Okay, so these are the certificates, and we're going to be moving through these certificates over time. It's going to gradually unlock new things for us over and over again. So first is my first forestry, but there's so many blueprints. Later on, we get through all these different tools. This is when we start getting to metal, right? And I think the metal is where we start finally being able to do the hard rock stuff. We have crude axes. We have, these are all the basic resources like gears, crude wheels, good wheel. Even a good wheel still has flat edges. I love it. You just can't have anything round in this game. All right, so I want to modify your script. So I have to stop your process, and then I have to say record again. Find nearest tree seed in what area? We're gonna max the area, and we're just gonna have it be the exact same area as what we were cutting down trees with, which I guess is over here. Although we're gonna be planting here, so you know what? Let's just have you look like right here for now. And then I want you to find the nearest hole, and that one is gonna match what we're currently digging. So I'm just gonna do that. That's where all the holes are gonna end up being. Okay, now you can go ahead and continue, and you're a little bit more intelligent now. Now this bot over here needs a tree to cut down because there's nothing planted there. So for the start of this, I'm just gonna move your zone over here for now. So you can start cutting down that stuff. Eventually we're gonna match this up, And it's a little inefficient just because there's no soil right here, but maybe we can get a nice square area. Oh, there's the boulder. It's right here. Was it here the whole time? Was this here the whole time and I just didn't see it? Oh my God. Well, we're starting this off in typical me, right in front of me, and I just don't see it. I love it. Okay, let's make another bot. To do that, we just want to deliver the seed. Here you go. We want to deliver logs again, so let's go ahead and do that. We can also name these bots, by the way. So like this one here can be the woodcutter bot. My gosh, my headphones have the cord over the keyboard. Woodcutter bot. We should do it with a 0 because that makes it edgy. There we go. And then we should do this with, let's say, a hole digger bot. We'll just call it digger. A digger bot. There we go. And then here's the planter. We'll just say this is the forester bot. Did I spell that right? You know what? I don't care. There you go. Forester bot. I probably didn't spell that right. It doesn't look right. I don't know. You ever like spell something super right, but you just look at it and go, no, I don't think that's right. Well, that's how I feel about that word. I need 1 log, 3 planks, poles, all that stuff. So let's just deliver the log. I think we'll chop up a bunch of these for a second, because there's a whole bunch. Trees grow back fairly quickly. So by the time this bot is done cutting down all these trees, we should have like most of these all planted and ready to go. You know what? Let's just cut them down from here. Yay! Dig, plant, repeat. My first forestry commemorative slab. There we go. Now a whole bunch of other things open up to us, including the chopping block. So we're gonna go ahead and pin. Oh, I can't. So let's go ahead and pin lumber, forestry, mining, and tools. You can just pin all of these, honestly. They don't need to be. Here's the basic tips. You can see some of the more advanced stuff you can do, like control left clicking gives you multiple instructions. We can fit bot upgrades to things later on. Shelters wear out and need repairing. Colonists don't like living in squalor, so if you want their wove, don't ignore broken homes. That's way, way later on, so. But there's more advanced stuff there. All right, let's chop down or chop into some of these. We'll carry the planks. Let's carry the planks back. And we'll drop off, let's just drop off the planks there for now. Eventually we'll have bots doing all of this for us. Oh, he needs another axe built for him. How unfortunate. Let's go ahead and chop this up. And then we're gonna make poles out of this. And that should be good on the poles. Okay, so this needs planks. Let's pick them up. 1, 2, 3. And you need poles. All right, just 1 pole. Okay, new bot. Awesome. Now, we have storage available to us now. And we're gonna use these pallets. I'm gonna have the pallets come on over. I think the log pallet is gonna be here. We could do it over here even. Have a logging pallet be here. That seems good. And we'll make it too high for the time being. We can expand that later on. After this, we'll go ahead and let's have planks be here, but we want the chopping block to be right next to this. At least I do. We'll do chopping block like, maybe like this. Yeah. And then we'll do the pallet again. Nope, that's bot. Pallet. And we'll put this pallet right here to store the planks. And we can put a little bit more space. How about like this? To store the planks. And then we're gonna do another chopping block. And we're gonna put that right next. Let's just keep the same pattern, I think, here. Another chopping block like this. And then we'll have the third set of storage right like here. Okay, so this is like our You'll see how this goes eventually. You see why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. But for now, the challenge that we want to do, which is right here, lumber. Let's go ahead and start the lesson. Is we did the basic bot made. We're gonna build the pallet now. So we got that done already. So what we want to do is set up proper storage. That means we need to give 3 planks, 2 poles, and 1 log. So let's just deliver a plank first. 2 poles, 2 poles. Let's go over to the log. We'll just go ahead and pick that up, bring that over here. Then we're gonna chop. And I know my bots are all kind of stopped right now, and that's okay. I have plenty of resources for what I want to do at the moment. We need 2 more planks, which is right here. Perfect. This is gonna give us the storage we need to continue the lesson. Now at the top of this, we also have, I'm making a second story for that. So we can't actually store anything in here while there's still a construction in progress, since this kind of counts as this structure, being in progress. So what I actually have to do is deliver twice the materials for this, and that's okay. For me, for the time being, that's okay. So 1 more plank and 2 more poles. I have the 2 poles, I just need 1 more plank. Or, yeah, 1 more plank. Right there, and then let's just go and chop one of these. This ought to work just fine for now. There we go. And we'll deliver that plank here. Now the pallet can store twice as much, I think. Is it twice as much now? I don't remember. Anyway, this is going to store logs. We'll go ahead and deliver the plank here for now. But this is going to store logs. So we also want to get the chopping block done. This requires 1 crude axe, which I can contribute my current one. So this doesn't require a brand new one. So I've got this one, which is almost gone, right? I can give this almost gone one and contribute it to the cause, and it's okay. It doesn't need to be a brand new one. That's kind of why I did it this way. I wanted to get the most usage out of that hatchet. Deliver a log here, and it's going to give us a chopping block. Bum, 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 bum. I'm starting to think it might be better to rotate this to where they don't have to walk around this, but whatever, it's fine. It's gonna be fine. All right, so we have the chopping block done. Now we need to start storing logs. So I'm gonna grab one of these logs for now. Actually, no, I'm not going to. I'm gonna put this down because we have a bot already made. Let's teach this bot to bring logs from this area and bring it to this area. So I want to go ahead and just say, hey, bot, listen to me. And we're gonna have you pick up a log. Yep, this way, buddy. Pick up logs and bring them to storage here. And I want you to do this forever. Now, the area I want you to search for logs in is going to be the area that we're cutting trees down. But for now, it's going to be here because this is where all the logs are. But we're eventually going to synchronize all these to where our forestry, wood cutting, and log gathering, it's all the same little area for a while. And then we can also have another set of bots that are doing a different area, right? Because bots don't really take a whole lot of my time or resources. So let's go ahead and just hit start. And that bot should now get on with gathering up all the logs and bringing them here. Perfect. Now on the chopping block, we're going to say we want to make planks. This means take logs and make planks out of them, right? So now I can grab this log here and I can bring it over to the chopping block and I can start chopping. And this never goes bad. The axe on this never goes bad. So I don't need another, I don't need to make another hatchet. I do need to make another one for him, for this bot, but I don't need to make one for myself right now, right? So this requires 2 more planks, 1, 2. We need another log and 2 poles. So we're gonna come over. Let's make 2 axes. Reason being is because I think it's for now it's quicker to make the poles if I have my own axe. I think that's a spade. I made another spade. Darn it. It's okay. We'll just pick up the spade, put it in inventory, and do another one. And actually, let's go ahead and just give this axe to the bot for now. this needs a spade anyway, actually. Yeah. So the tool on this has already gone bad. So we'll give this to the bot. There we go. And then we're going to make our own axe really quick. See, having the stone right here is nice. Okay, so this hatchet, let's come over here. Now we can make planks really quickly, right? So why don't we just take this, bring it over here. Oh, there's another hatchet here. Interesting. Did I drop that? I think I dropped my own. I did. Let's make the poles. And then we'll go ahead and pick up the poles, drop them off here, pick up a log, drop it off here. Now we have storage for planks. But I have to deliver twice the resources, right? Because I'm doing 2 at a time, so it's not such a big deal. But eventually when we start automating, it'll come in handy to have twice the resources like this. All right, pick up the logs, come to the chopping block, make more planks. Excellent. Do the same thing all over again. There we go. Pick up the planks. And deliver. Build it. And this is now plank storage. Nice, right? Let's give our axe to the cause. And 1 log over here. And now we have a chopping block that we can use to make holes. Beautiful. And then can you guess what this is going to store? Yeah. All right, so we need to make more bots. So let's get the seed here. We need a pole. So let's grab a plank, make a pole, make a couple poles. There we go. And bring it over here. We need 3 planks now. So let's just grab a log, make some more planks. And eventually we just get bots to do this for us, right? And they start gathering all the materials for us nonstop, which is really nice. Let's just put it in storage really quick. We'll make a couple of them. Oh, hang on. There we go. All right, now why did this bot stop? Because there's no logs in his area. So now we need this bot storage. We need the woodcutter bot. No, this is the carrier. Log carrier bot. So this is log carry, let's say. Bot. We're going to change your work area from here and tell you to come up here now instead. So go get all those logs. And you're bringing it into the same storage space, but you're going to go get those logs instead now. Okay? What's next? You're out of battery. Let's go ahead and recharge you. Wind you up. The logger bot looks like it needs its zones fixed. So let's go ahead and go record, change to these trees up here, and go. And start. Okay. Okay. So let's grab this. We need 1 more bot, right? Yeah, we need to do the planks, actually. Drop this off. And 1 more plank. We can actually just do 2 more sets, because I'm going to make another bot after this anyway, so. Grab the log. Come to here. Okay. Pick up all these. And we need to deliver 3 planks to this. There we go. And 1 more log. Bring it down here. And we have another bot. There we go. Now this bot, your job is going to be to pick up a log from here and use it here. And we want it to output planks. Now, I'm kind of skipping ahead on the tutorial right now, so let's just tell it to skip the step. It says right-click on the storage to add it to it. We're not going to bother with that right now. What I want to do instead is say this. Again, I'm getting kind of ahead of the tutorial right now, but what we want to do here is there's a step it's going to tell us to do. I already did all this. There's a step it's supposed to tell us to do where it wants us to set this to repeat forever, but eventually this is going to fill up. And if it fills up, this is going to stop. The process on the spot's going to stop. So what we want to do is add a condition. We want to say, I want you to repeat the process of grabbing logs and cutting things until this is full. All right, until this little area is full. And then I want you to stop until it's not full. So the whole thing gets repeated again. So it's kind of showing you how the nesting of code works, in the sense that I want you to repeat the following over and over again. Chop wood until it's full. All right. When it's not full anymore, you exit this little nest and you come out to the end, which loops you around to repeat. So basically the code goes, repeat the following. Repeat this, repeat the following until full. So do this, take it here, chop it down, add it to the chopping block. Is it full? No. Okay. Do this. Do this, do this, do this. Is it full? No. Okay. Do this, do this, do this. Is it full? Yes. Exit. Okay. Loop around. Do it again. Right? Because otherwise it's going to exit and then it won't repeat. So let's go ahead and have it do that. Groundwork's in place. And that bot's doing that now. So let's get this out of here. Whoops. Drop this off here. And we want to see how it works. Unfortunately, there's no logs delivered here, because Mr. Log Carry Bot is out of battery. So let's wind him up and get him back to work. And we're going to help him out just a little bit. We're going to put an extra here, because I want to make sure that this bot is doing what it's supposed to do. There we go. Okay, next bot. Tree seed. Get a pole. And you can see how this bot has stopped its process because this is full. So I want to get this out of here so it's not full anymore. And this is going to go and continue its task. Let's make another bot. And we want to make it with the log. So we'll have the log that's in here. Pull that out. Make a new bot. This bot, we're going to wind it up. We're going to tell it to take stuff out of this storage and bring it here. No, stop. The tutorial is... Okay, hell yeah. The tutorial is messing with me. I want to skip this stuff. Let's just get out of here. All right. Stupid tutorial. Go away. Go away. All right. So what I want you to do now is I want you... Put it down. I want you to take stuff out of this and put it here. Again, the tutorial. Get out of here. Bye. I want you to do this. Grab this. Don't wait. Get rid of this. I want you to grab this. Go here. Repeat that over and over again. Go. It's like pulling teeth with this because you have to fight the tutorial sometimes. I may just end the tutorial for now because I kind of know what to do from this point on. At least in the near future. But if you have the tutorial active, you can't do what you want to do until you do what it wants you to do, right? So I'm going to help the carrier bot for logs just so it has a constant supply. And then we need to get another bot going, actually. So let's just take this log all the way to the bot assembly unit. There we go. Put this here. Hello. Put that there. Okay, now we need to make planks, or take planks out. And I'm just going to make a couple of poles here. And then we're going to need storage for the poles. Let's put this back, actually. Pick up the poles, bring them over here for the bots later. Okay, and then we got planks. Let's take them out. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay. So this bot, as you can guess, probably, is going to go ahead and take things out of storage here and go to the chopping block. And we want it to repeat this process until the chopping block here is full, and then repeat that entire nest. Go. Okay. So now I want to bring these poles out of here because it is full, and now it can do its thing. So now we want to deliver storage for these, right? So I'm going to bring the poles over here. It needs 3 planks, 1, 2, 3. And it needs 1 log, which I'm actually taking the last log from that, but whatever. Okay. Let's go ahead and wind this back up. And looks like the one out there doesn't have any trees left to cut down. We're going to bring it back over here to start cutting trees over here. Our digger bot is out of soil to dig on, too. This. We need to deliver it here for the storage. And then 2 poles, please. And storage is done. Okay, good. So there's our 3 storages, and we're going to deliver it here as pole storage. Okay, good. Okay, let's get the woodcutter bot sorted. So woodcutter doesn't have any more trees to cut down. So let's tell it to come over here instead. And start cutting down trees in the exact area that we are planting them. Go. This thing's like, hey, dude, I don't have any more soil. That's okay. Digger bot. Let's go ahead and tell you to start digging. Maybe just slightly over here. Maybe even up here. It's fine. Start doing it up here instead. Go. Okay, now Mr. Carrier bot needs... No, woodcutter bot needs recharged. So this is the very basics, right? And as things move through. So I want to turn the tutorial back on if I can, because we need to complete this objective to start working on to the next one. So hopefully it checks. Yep. It's going to check to see if I've done this stuff. There we go. And now it's all just going to wait and check. So it needs certain amounts of logs stored, logs chopped, plank stored, plank chopped, and poles storage. So once I have all this stuff stored, we'll complete this objective and we'll unlock the next stage, right? So what do we need left? This one here is chopping. This is making planks. So this is the planker. Our planker bot. There we go. This one here is taking planks and making... No, this is carrying the planks to storage. So this is the plank carry. Keep doing the L. Plank carry bot. And then this one here is the polar bot. The polar bot. Okay, so I have them all named now, and they kind of know what they need. So, this one needs more shovels. You need another axe, and you're searching for... What are you searching for? Are you the forester? Yeah, you don't have any more seeds, which is okay, because we haven't been cutting any... We haven't been cutting any trees here. That's why you don't have the seeds. I'm going to bring seeds over to you. Because we have a whole lot of seeds over here. So I'm just going to drop them off here, and then you can keep planting. And then let's go ahead and make another axe for the logger, the woodcutter. We can make one for myself, too. Why not? Just pop it in my storage. And there we go. Okay. We'll go ahead and give it to this spot. Now we can start cutting down trees, and then we need another of the spades. And so we'll grab the stones, make the spades. There we go. Grab this, and go give it to the digger. Okay. And he's almost out of battery, too. Again, I wish I could wind him up before his battery dies, because I know it's going to die, right? But I can't do that. Wait, let's bring the log to storage. Which I know the carrier bot should be doing this, but since I don't have the right... Do I just not have the right area, or what? Where are you? Log carry bot. Yeah, there's no logs in this area. So let's change your area. And I'm going to move you up here, actually, because there's a bunch up there, and I don't want to grab those. So let's just have you play and have you go do that now. And I'll grab the ones that are close by for now. Let's go ahead and get another bot started, too. Because I think it's probably a good idea to start getting storage for stone and maybe even sticks. The sticks kind of fall on the ground when the trees are cut down and stuff, so... wait. Oh, drop this. Let's cut you. Now, you know what? We'll just leave you there for now. Bring you over here. All right, I need tree seeds, which I've dropped here for this. And then I need planks and a pole. So 1 pole to here. Oh, we don't have a bot carrying the poles, do we? No, we don't. All right, this bot needs to carry poles then. We have the pole maker, but we don't have the pole carrier. So let's get the pole carrier. Tell this bot to go ahead and pick this up, carry it to here. Do that forever. Thank you much. Okay. And you are going to be the pole carry bot. There we go. Okay. That's the basics. Okay. And these guys are going to keep doing those basics until we get official planning lumber done. So I'm going to leave this video here. I think it's long enough to give it a try to see if you guys like this. And this is the very beginning. There are so many blueprints coming up. We have crates that we need to make for storing things. I'm probably going to do that maybe over here somewhere. We have other blueprints for like this stuff. Colonist seed dispenser. I don't even know what this stuff does. A research station. That sounds nice. We can build that right now if we want to. And then if I go to... I think it's this, yeah. Look at all the blueprints there are, right? All these different sections, these different tools. We can go and get like bot modifications going. We can do food, farming, all sorts of stuff. So if you want to see more of this game, make sure you like this video and you give me comments telling me so. Because otherwise I don't know. And if you don't like the game, also please tell me that. I don't find it offensive for you to tell me you don't like something I'm doing, right? It's good feedback. So let me know that as well down in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.